My name is Michael, and I am a staff training and development manager for a financial company. I am reviewing Todoist, which I give a 5 out of 5. And for more reviews like this, click below. In trying to track the various tasks that we're all working on, some of the programs that we tried previously was one called OmniFocus, which is a great program for using the getting things done methodology. It's very detailed. You can pretty much do anything with it what you would want. However, there were two big negatives. One, it was very pricey, which for a larger organization, even a small organization, was kind of a deterrent. And it kind of tied us to the Mac ecosystem, which, while wonderful, wasn't necessarily an ideal fit for us because a lot of our company uses Windows-based PCs. One of the main factors that drew us to Todoist is that you can pretty much use it everywhere. You can use it on any phone virtually. You can use it on any PC, any Mac. There are apps, there are web interfaces. So if you need access to what you're working on, if you need to check up on projects, you can do it anywhere. And maybe even more importantly, that it's adaptable for whatever environment you need. If you want something to just track tasks and that's all you need it for, it's great. If you want to be able to delegate those tasks, if you want to put them in more of a board style similar to Trello, you can do that. So it's very versatile, it's very easy to use, and they are updating constantly. And on top of all of that, it is ridiculously inexpensive for the amount of features that it gives the end user, and it's so intuitive, it's really hard to beat. Really, setting up Todoist is fairly easy and requires very little training. Sometimes it's just a matter of watching a couple of videos just to kind of get a sense for using projects and flagging things and setting up some of the more detailed tasks. But really and truly, it's been very easy, which has really been a big selling point. I know that when my assistant and I even started using it, it just changed our workflow dynamically just because it streamlined a lot of things. And it was so easy just to follow up on projects, add notes, and mark things as done and kind of follow up on things all within the app without necessarily having to go outside of it to do any additional follow-up. If you are considering trying out Todoist, I definitely look at everything else that is out there, whether it's OmniFocus or any of the other options, because there are a lot of great options. One of the things that I would look at is cost. I would look at what systems you're using, if there's a limitation for Windows-based PCs or if there's a limitation for iOS or Mac, because that can be a big sticking point for some people. But I give it a test run. I'm fairly certain there's a free trial, and just play with it. Go to YouTube, watch some instructional videos. You don't really need the instruction because it's super easy, but it gives you a sense of how to use it. But it's so streamlined, it's so simple in its functionality that I really think you're going to like it. But as with anything, I'd give it a test first.